Okay, good morning, my students.
Good morning,
How you guys doing today?
A little bit hungry.
Kita bilang di set as one. Jadi kita
Sleepy.
tapi ada satu lagi kita berbiar.
Yes.
Supaya lebih enak. Okay, before we continue to our pelajaran for today, I would like to take the attendance first. The first is Lutfi.
Present, sir. I'm here.
And the last is Muki.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, that's the attendance for today. And today we're gonna study about discussion text. Nampak? Nah, discussion text. Nah, sebelum masuk ke pertanyaan apa itu discussion text, before we jump into the question about what is the discussion text, let me ask you something. I will provide a picture to you. Nah, in this picture, there are two different pictures.
Yes.
Is it correct, my students?
Yes.
The first picture is a students are wearing a full clear uniform. And the second picture is about the casual uniform. Jadi yang pertama ini bajunya sama. They are all the same. And the second picture is about satu sekolah yang bajunya itu berbeda. Jadi they are different. Nah, Bapak minta pendapat nih dari anak-anak dasar. Jadi siapa yang setuju dengan yang baju seragam dan anak-anak?
Me, sir.
To be why do you choose the first picture? You can mix your language.
Because the first picture shows the student who uses clear outfit seragam. So I think it is make someone is formal in outfit.
Okay, good opinion. How about the second picture? Who is agree with the second picture? Why do you agree with the second picture?
I think that the uniform is bebas for the expression in his gayanya
Style. Ya. Kita sudah seimbangkan diskusi di antara dua foto ini. Nah, terjadinya itu ada pro about using a school uniform and the contrast about the school uniform by using casual uniform. Nah, itu for our discussion for today. So it's about the discussion text. Nah, we jump into the introduction and the definition. So what is a discussion text? Can you see the PowerPoint?
Yes, sir.
As we can see in the PowerPoint, a discussion text is a type of text that presents two or more sides of an issue. It proposes to explore different opinions before making a conclusion. What does it mean, sir? So, I already provided two pictures, and you guys have a different perspective about using a school uniform, right?
Yes.
So we already discussed about school uniform. So it presents two or more bigger perspective of an issue. Jadi kan Bapak kan kan sudah kasih isu nih dari school uniform. Nah, jadi Ananda sudah memberikan pandangan dari Ananda. Jadi itu tuh untuk mengeksplor dari opini dari Ananda sendiri. Jadi itu dari tujuan dari discussion text. Nah, ada pertanyaan nih, Sir, bedanya exposition text sama discussion text apa, Sir? Karena ini sama-sama sebuah teks, itu ada beberapa opini. Nah, Kalau di exposition text itu tuh kita tuh persuade untuk meyakinkan for the readers untuk suatu opini. Tapi dalam satu opini aja. Kalau about discussion text, my students know about discussion, right? Diskusi tahu kan? Jadi kan in discussion there are two or more people, right? Jadi dalam discussion text ada beberapa pandangan yang ada satu isu. Jadi itu bisa dijadikan teks. Sampai di sana Anda paham? Di Ghazi Adwi?
So I want to ask something.
Yes, sure.
If in the discussion text there is no pro and contra, it means in the discussion text the first person is pro or something and the second person is pro something in the discussion text.
It's not a text. It's about he complete. This is a very good question. Okay? If the discussion is already about the picture, you have only included the against for. The part of the discussion text then located on the second structure. Jadi all of the pro of the issue is can conclude on the text, but it's not fully completed into the discussion text. Okay. Another question about the definition.
No.
I think now we have to continue. Next is about the purpose of the discussion text. There are three main points. The first is to present argument for and against an issue. Now, I will explain it. What is mean against for and against and arguments against? Arguments for is for the pro side and the positive one. And the arguments against is about the negative side and why they disagree about this issue, why they agree this issue. So it proposed to present menampilkan argument for and against an issue. That's the first proposed. The second is to encourage critical thinking and balanced views. From the introduction, I provide you two pictures. So I already enhanced your critical thinking about what is your opinion about the issue about the school uniform, right? So you can balance it based on the point of view. So that is the second purpose of the discussion text, and the last to help reader from their own opinions. So after we have that issue to make the discussion text, we as a reader, the person, can we have the opinion too? What do we think about this discussion text? Is it relatable or not? So that is the main purpose of the discussion text. We continue. The structure of the discussion text, they are divided by four. The first one is about issue. So, issue in this PowerPoint introduce the topic of the problem. If the topic is about the school uniform, we have to put the school uniform into the first paragraph. So issue is located in the first paragraph. And the second structure is about the arguments for. Now, arguments for, based on this PowerPoint, present supporting points with reason. So, Ludwig have already have an argument for the positive side that you are agreeing with this school uniform, that you can write it into the second structure or the next paragraph. So it is the agreement of the issue, the arguments for. And the third is about the argument against. It presents opposing points. Let me write it for you. Nah, argument against ini bertentangan dengan yang for. Kalau ini sama dengan agreement yang positif, kalau ini argument negatif dari sebuah topik atau isu. Topik atau isu ini. Jadi ini structure into the conclusion. Like for example, you can put the issue on the conclusion and you can consider of the writer. If the both sides agree, you can put it in here. So I think the structure of the discussion text. Any question about the structure?
Sir,
Yes.
for the issue, actually the issue about the apa yang membuat apakah kita harus mempunyai isu yang kuat agar bisa diskusi teks ini di dijalankan.
Okay, very good question. Now, let's ready. Introduce the topic of the problem. So, jika misalnya, I use Indonesia sebagai clear. Kita ada misalnya ada isu. Isu ini bukan kalau misalnya ada dua pandangan. Misalnya, Wahyu setuju dengan ekonomi kesejahteraan sendiri. Contohnya itu tidak setuju. Nah itu semua topik dan isu. Jadi tidak bisa terlalu absolut gitu. Apakah sudah nanti? Jadi kalau misalnya itu di discussion text ini, kalau ada sebuah isu dan ada argumen formal dan sebagainya, jika ada dua yang begini, jadi jadilah discussion text. Dan kita kembali lagi ke pertanyaan ini, jika argumen formal ini kebanyakan positif, itu menurut itu tidak masuk dalam discussion text. The next is about language feature that bahasa yang kita gunakan dalam penggunaan discussion text. Yang pertama is about the abstract nouns. Abstract nouns ini itu tuh nouns that can be felt by physical. Jadi it can be touch. Contohnya like this, freedom. Anda tahu freedom? Kebebasan. Then the second is about technology, and other else. And the second one is action verbs. Nah, action verbs ini kata kerja yang ada dalam satu discussion text. Contohnya itu ada misalnya support, ada juga oppose, ada cause, ada suggest. Itu next ada modal verbs. You guys know about modal verbs, right? And the next is about the connectors. Connectors is like the time sequence. If the time sequence is for the argument store, they use moreover or furthermore because it's in highlighting the topic that you agree with the issue. So we use the time sequence of moreover or furthermore, or any addition explanation into your arguments. Then next is about the contrast. Contrast is about the negative side. What do you think? Like, but however, on the other hand, so it makes it positive to negative. So it makes the connections in the text. So there is a picture of the discussion text. Before we continue to our activity, do you guys have a question? No. It is clear. Okay. Okay. We have activity for our study today for our region. Okay. Okay. Look on your paper. Should school uniform be mandatory? Bapak sekalian, haruskah seragam sekolah itu wajib? Nah, mandatory itu artinya. Nah, Bapak saya minta tolong untuk Ananda membaca ya read aloud yang from the first from the paragraph 1 and paragraph 2. Please this.
We bet about whether school uniform shall be mandatory has been ongoing for years, while some people believe that uniform promotes discipline and equality. other hand, that they limit student freedom of expression. This discussion will explore both sides of the argument before drawing a conclusion. Sponsors of school reform exist for awareness of equality among students. When everyone wears the same clothes, there is a less pressure to follow fashion trends, which can reduce bullying or appearance. Uniforms also make it easier to identify students, which improves school security. In addition, many teachers say that uniform helps students focus on their studies rather than their outfit.
The next paragraph, what do you
On the other hand, many people argue that uniforms limit students' freedom to express themselves. Clothing can be a way for students to show their personality, and forcing everyone to wear the same thing may make them feel less individual. Moreover, some uniforms can be uncomfortable, especially in hot weather. Finally, although uniform are made to
reduce cost?
reduce cost. They can actually be expensive for some families. In conclusion, both sides of the argument have valid points. School uniforms may promote equality and discipline, but they may also limit personal freedom. It is important for the schools and parents to consider both the benefits and drawbacks uh, before deciding whether uniform should be mandatory. A possible solution could be allowing students to wear uniform on certain day while offering freedom on others.
Okay, thank you thank you to my students. Okay, we continue to our task. Okay, our 30 seconds. Okay, please. Read the discussion text titled "Should School Uniform Be Mandatory?" Carefully and complete the following text. My students, there are three questions that has to be prepared. The first part A is about structure and application. The structure and application, you can write the correct part of the text or when on which number is the issue and the argument for, argument against, until the conclusion. Naturally, each paragraph from the number below. And that is the part A of the structure and application for the discussion text. The part B is about vocabulary check. Find the meaning of the following words from the text and use them into your own sentence. What does it mean? I already provide you 5 vocabulary that you can make by your own sentences. Jadi it's not from the previous text that you have already read it, but you have to make your own sentences. And the part C is about the question and answer. So basically, the question and answer is based on the text that you read. So you can read it back and read it carefully to answer this question. Because on the part C, I want you guys to go in front of the class. Okay, your time start now. You can ask me. You can ask me any consideration about the question. Finish listening.
Finish, sir.
Finish.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Have you guys already answered the questions?
Yes.
Let me discuss, shall we? The first, the part A, structure identification. Who wants to answer this question? This question.
The first question is part A, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Lutfi, answer the question.
What the correct part of the text is to argument for, argument against conclusion names to each paragraph in the report. The first one is issue. Issue is on the first paragraph, and for the arguments for is at the second paragraph that it is supporters of scholarly formulae that inform appear authority in students. The third argument against is at the three paragraph, on the other hand, review the informed review students. And four is conclusion at the last of paragraph or paragraph 4. In conclusion, both sides of argument have valid points.
Okay, good job. Lutfi, give applause to Lutfi. Okay, it's about a part B, the vocabulary check. Who wants to answer this question? You can go back to the again, or what you can you answer this question, please.
B, sir.
Yes, part B.
Okay. The part B is completely check. Number one is equality. It means is fair. Well, some people believe that uniform, more discipline, and equality. It means is oh,
Equality. Equality. You can ask Lutfi if you.
I think I can explain.
Sir.
Okay. Lutfi.
Vocabulary checks. The first one
Please pay attention.
is
This
equality.
you can understand.
Equality is about how something is worth it to use or to do. The second one is disciplines. Disciplines is someone when follow the rules of the environment. And the second one is expressions. Expression is feeling of someone. It's like smile, sad, or others. Next, uncomfortable is something that is not comfort to use. And the last is mandatory. It is
Let me fix it for you. We discussed it.
Okay.
From the point 5, mandatory, what is the meaning of mandatory? Mandatory is what should you used to be aware. So like for example, like using a helmet is a very mandatory when you go on the road. So mandatory is what is a should is a must. It's a must. First that you have to using of something that's mandatory. Jadi kayak kewajiban gitu. You understand. Okay? Give a close to us because we have already answered it. Okay, the last question is about the question and answer section. So, number 1, I want you to answer this question. What is the main issue discussed in the text?
I think the main issues is about school uniform should be mandatory or not. I think that's the issues about the text.
And how about number 2? Back to one.
Number 2 is some people support because it's like sense of equality among students. When everyone wears same clothes, there are less pressure to follow fashion trend. And uniform also make it easier to define the student.
And then number 3, what is your answer?
Number 3 is people are aware that uniform limits student freedom to express themselves. So the routine can be a way for students show their personality.
Okay, thank you to you. And number 4 and number 5, I will let you repeat to answer this question, please.
Number 4 is writer in opinion of Christians. If the writer is a possible solution to be allowing students to wear uniform on certain days that already freedom of others. And the last one is, do you agree with the conclusion? In my opinion, the conclusion is I truly agree with the conclusion because students could be allowed to wear uniforms on certain days and while offering freedoms on others. So, a student must wear the uniforms for certain days.
Okay. Okay, give applause everyone. Okay, we have already did the exercise together. We have discussed it together about discussing the text. And the last is about the summary of our discussion, of our study today. Can you read it for me, please? And okay.
Summary, the first one is we discussion about text help us issues from different angles. Use clear structure and language, practice make better and critical reading.
Okay. The last point is very important. Practice makes you better at critical thinking. So, my suggestion to all my students, community guys, you have to do a lot of practice to do the discussion text for me, and you can apply it into your daily life. Or you can make it your discussion text and give it to me what you think. We can share our thoughts and our knowledge. So I think that is our occasion for today and your task for tomorrow to bring. I want you guys to read a discussion text. You can find it all sources that you want from the magazine, from the newspaper, from the internet, anything you like. It's about the discussion text. Write down about your opinion. Write down about your opinion and give it me watch this occasion. Any question before we end this session? Okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you to all my students. I hope this I give you knowledge that you can provide me from the future. Okay, wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.